Hello, welcome back to Human Resource Machine. Year 40. Prime Factory. This, I'm scared. I'm scared of this. And this one's still on my mind. I don't know why. I don't know. The only thing I can think is to rearrange some stuff, but I don't see, like, I can't think of a way to make it more efficient. But, yeah. The only thing that comes to mind is rearranging some stuff and saving on commands like that. But I don't know how to do that or how I would approach that. Because I don't think my division code is that bad. I don't know. Well, I will have to revisit it at some point. So there's that. But today, Prime Factory, and I'm scared. I just want to solve this. I'm not even hoping for optimization today. And then this one is probably going to be very tough as well. So we'll see how it goes. Are you sure you're supposed to be here? I'm not really sure, no. This is a very difficult assignment. I have no idea how to do it either. Perfect. For each thing in the inbox, send its prime factors to the outbox in order from smallest to largest. What? Tell me more. What are prime factors? I have that written down here somewhere. They are a unique list of prime numbers that multiply together to result in a given number. What are the prime factors of 6, 2 and 3? What are the prime factors of 8, 2 and 2 and 2? What are the prime factors of 5, 5? If you still need help, feel free to ask a friend or your local library, or get back in the elevator and leave this assignment for someone else. Wow. Oh, wow. I'm stumped. Well, I guess for 11 it's 11. For 15, 5 and 3. For 12. I don't know. Oh wow. 2 and 3 and 2? Will it work like that? I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Let's Google that. Not the result for that, but prime factors. How do I what's the best way to do that? I just try? I just divide? But where do I start? Because I would have to establish that there's no... I would have to establish... I have to write code that tells me if a number is prime or not, first of all. Because otherwise I can't be sure if it's a prime factor or not. And then I have to divide... Well, I have to divide these numbers by basically every number lower. So 11 divided by 10 has a remainder of 1. So it's not divisible by 10. Then 9 has 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6, 5, 5, 1, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. That means that there is no way to divide 11, because all of them have a remainder. Which means that the only prime factor of 11 is 11. Right? Yeah, right, okay, that's good. I'm understanding that part at least. But for 10, I would divide by 9. That has a remainder 8. Has a remainder 7. Has a remainder 6. Has a remainder 5. 10 by 5 is 2. Now I have to determine if 5 and 2 are prime factors or not. So I have to try to divide 2 by every number lower than 2, which I don't have to do. In fact, I don't have it. Yeah, but I can't check if something is 2 or not. That's going to be tough. 2 is already the lowest. Yeah, if it's 2 I don't have to go lower, but how do I establish that something is 2? I only have a 0 here, I don't have any other numbers. I wish I had more numbers here to try stuff with. Well, I guess I would divide 5 by 4, has a remainder, by 3 has a remainder, by 2 has a remainder, by 1. There's no remainder. But how do I know? Ah, that's going to be weird. Like, I know how to do it, but it's going to be weird. I can't. The thing is, I can't compare. That's the thing. I can't compare any numbers. Ah, there's no equality thing. So how do I know when to stop? I mean, I can let it run to 0. But then I get the result from 1, and I don't want that. Ah. That's going to be tough. I don't know how to do this. I don't need to divide a number by itself, because it's always gonna be 1. So I bump it down, and now I basically do the this is weird. This is really weird. Okay, I grab the 11 and put it here and here. I bump it here to 10. Grab the 11, minus 10. I can't do it like that. Minus 10 is 1, which is neither 0 nor negative. So I go back, do it again, which is negative, which means that this is a division with a remainder. So I bump down 1 to 9, and I do that until I get a number where it isn't where there's no remainder, because then I have a division, then and only then. And now What's my result? I can't, like, this would work, but I can't check. I don't know. This is it's so weird. It's such a weird way to approach the problems, because I never know what I have in my hand. I only know if it's positive, zero, or negative. That's the only thing I can know about anything. And that makes it so weird to do this kind of stuff. Because now what would happen is this would bump down, and because 11 is prime, it would go down to 1. Then it would sub 1, sub 1, sub 1, sub 1, sub 1 until it hits 0, and then it would jump out. And then I know nothing, because what I have in my hand is a 0. All I know is that I found a number I can divide 11 by, and that doesn't really help me because I don't know what that number was. Oh man. Oh no, I do know what it was, because I have it in 1. Right. Right, okay. So what if I do that? Bump that up to 1, just so I have a 1 somewhere. Alright, so I have 0. I have found a number where there's no remainder when I divide. So if I now copy that number and subtract 1, and if that is 0, that means that the only number I found where there was no remainder was 1, which means that the only prime factor is the number itself. Which means copy from 0, outbox, done. Jump back up to the start. Actually, I don't need to loop that, because that's always going to be a 1. I think. I don't want to change that. Okay, okay. So that's one case where it's solved. Quote unquote, solved. That is, if my inbox in my input value is prime, I just outbox that. That's a part, that's a step, okay. So if that is not 0, that means that the number I divided by I wish I could do functions. Because I need to do this again, but I can't reuse that code right now, because how would I do that? Or maybe I can reuse that code. Let me think about this a little bit here. Okay, let's leave the 11 alone, because that's a special case. It's not the let's do 10. I put the 10 down, and then I divide by 9, and that isn't divisible. And then I replace the 9 with an 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, 5. I get a result. My remainder is 0. I jump out. I copy I copy what I have here, which is 5. I subtract 1, which is not 0. So it means that I have found a number that divides my input but I don't know if there's a prime factor yet, because I don't know if 5 is prime. So what I have to do now is I have to save 5 somewhere, start dividing that by 4, has a remainder, by 3 has a remainder, by 2 has a remainder, by 1 has no remainder, but 1 is 1. So the thing I want to outbox is 5, but I actually don't want to outbox 5. I want to outbox, what is it, largest to smallest or smallest to largest? Smallest to largest, so I want to outbox the result first. Okay, maybe if I started from the bottom. No, I think starting from the bottom is weirder, because then I don't know when to stop. Here I know when to stop, because I'll always divide by 1 at some point, and then have a remainder of 0, and that will break my loop here, and then I can just check if it's 1 or not. So I don't think counting up is the better way. But that also means that always, is that always the case? It is always the case, right? Because I'm going down step by step, 1 by 1. The number that I'm getting here is always the larger, well, not necessarily prime factor yet, but a larger number, and the result is going to be lower. It's always going to be, yeah, the result is 2, so that's the other prime factor in that case. So possibly I want to check that first, the lower one. So what I want to do now as a second step is divide 10 by 5, which is 2. Then check if 2 is a prime number. It is. So I outbox it. And then I have to check if 5 is prime. And 5 is prime, so then I outbox 5 as well. If 5 wasn't prime, I would divide 5 by something. Yeah, oh yeah. I think I can get this done, but the code is going to be a mess. A real mess. If it's not 0, I want to copy from 10. This is 10, right? Yeah, 10. Or yeah, it's input still. Yeah. And I want to sub 5 and do that again, and I need a counter somewhere for the result now. $19 is going to be my counter. Oh, but then I have to reset. I hate that. But I can't think of another way to check if it was 1 or not. Actually, I can. Yeah, I can. Instead of doing this, I'll bump it. And if it's 0, then do that, and if it's not, then I'll bump it back up. And then I'll copy from and subtract 1 until I hit 0. Ah, this is so complicated. This is my result, which I save right here. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, but I don't need a if negative here, because I already know that this is divisible without a remainder. I jump out if it's 0, because then I have found my result, and I save it here. And then I need to check if it's prime. This is such a messy way to do this. There's probably such an elegant solution somewhere out there, and I don't know how to do it. This is the worst. It's the worst code ever written. Okay, copy from to sub 3. If it's negative, jump up here, right? And if it's 0, get out of that loop. Is that still? Yeah, okay. If it's 0, get out of the loop. Bump 3 down, and if that is 0, such ugly code. Copy from to and outbox it. This is not good code. It's not gonna work for larger numbers. I need to make it more like reusable. This is not reusable at all. Because the problem with that is that it's very linear. If I can't. What if it's not? See what I mean? What if it's not? I need to write it better. I think my approach is good. Or at least it should work, but I don't think I can account for all the cases. So this is not going to be a robust solution if I finish it like this. Which is a pain. Let's copy this, paste it here. Let's change some stuff. Okay, if it's 0, that means that... but it's so... If it's 0, then it means that this here is a prime number and I want to outbox it. That's a stupid. That special case is the stupidest, the most stupid thing ever, because it makes it so weird to work with that in mind, because it's different. Because I can't. No, I can't do it. I won't be able to finish this in this episode. 23. Okay. Alright, if it's not 0, that means that I have found a factor. So that means that I have to do this, basically, right? But I need a result. I need a result. First. That's dumb. Okay, let's I think I can do it, maybe. If it's not 0, that means that the number, the factor wasn't 1, so I want to have it back. In that case, it's 5. And I want to put 5 here and check if it's prime. And if it is, then I outbox it. Which I could do by just doing saving 5 here and then going back up. 5 here and here, actually. Which it is already. Okay, so save 5 here and then go back up. But I need to outbox the result first. That's the only thing I need to do still, right? Please tell me I'm right. I'm losing my mind here. Come on. I want it back, and then I want a result. Copy from 0. Sub 1. Do this until I hit 0. This is so stupid. The bump is gonna mess things up again. I hate bumping things, so there's no other way to count. I bump it. Okay, so I do. 10 minus 5 is not 0, so I bump the count up to 1. I jump back up 5. I need to copy from. I need to save. Why do I need to save that? That's so annoying. But I need to save it. There's no way around it. Okay, I save it. Whatever. 10 minus 5 is 5. It's not 0, so I bump the counter to 1. I grab the 5. 5 minus 5 is 0. So I jump out, bump up the counter once more. Make it 2. And then outbox it 2. So that works now for that number, but doesn't work for higher numbers, because I never checked if 2 is prime or not. Let's jump all the way back up here. Oh, I need to copy something somewhere. Copy from... Wait, what do I have in the end here? What do I have here? 5. So if I just jump back up here, I have no idea. This is horrible. This is so complicated already, and there's one more lever after this. And I have to optimize this stuff too. This is the worst. It's the worst thing ever. Do I even have a loop all the way around? I think I do. I mean, that part seems to work. This is so complicated. Why? So this is going all the way down to 1. And hopefully that outputs the right stuff. Who knows what's gonna happen. Okay. Let's speed it up a bit. Zero, okay. And it outboxes the 11. That's good, okay. So let's see what it does with a 10. I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. This seems like I could save some steps there, maybe, I don't know. Okay. -5, 0. 0 is... 5 is not 1. Two, yeah. Outbox that. That's good. 5 minus 4. Minus 4 is negative. I don't even know what's gonna happen with the 2. But it might work actually. But this is not a robust solution. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that message. Actually, I'm certain. But it's something. It's a start. It's a messy start, but it's a start. Yay! Non-robust solution. Yeah, it fails on other possible inputs. Yes, here I'll give you some inputs that cause your solution to fail, so you can see for yourself. Yeah, 12. 12 is gonna fail at 6. Because 6 is not prime. Right? Oh, it's gonna output too much stuff. Yeah, this is weird. This is such a weird thing to do because I need to reuse the function. I think. Well, it's not a function. I need to reuse this part here. But that I never know where I am. I think I just need to copy it all over for each possible thing, which is kind of dumb. But it is what it is. Yeah, that's good still, but now... Actually, where does it fail? I don't know. I lost track in my head. 6 minus 3 minus 3 is 0. So now I'm dividing. Oh, I not reset. I never reset that. The counter is wrong. That's where it fails. Is that the only part where it fails? That might be the only part where it fails. But I don't reset the counter. Where? Here. If 0. Bump up the counter and outbox it. And then copy from 24, copy to 23. See that. Because yeah, I forgot it has to output more stuff. That's not the problem. This might be it. Yes! Man! Oh, and only one command off. This is crazy. 44 steps and one command off. Wow. Wow, even getting a solution is crazy here. I want to optimize it now. I want to optimize it so bad. But I don't know how. Would that do it? I'm not sure. I need to see this. Let's just let it run. I think it might do it, because it always gets there anyway. I don't think there's a case where I need to reset in another spot here. Maybe there is, I don't know. Free is the gore here. Yes, there it is. 9 by 3 is free. 3 is prime. Yes! Ah, 27. That feels really good. Did I get it lower here too? No. That was worse. How is it so much worse? What? How does just moving that... Oh, because I put it inside the loop. That was dumb. It should be... Or... No, I have to put it... I don't. Why do I do that? That's much better. But whatever. Yeah, this is it for today. I'm done. One optimization. This is... I'm very happy. I'm really very happy about that. Getting the steps down is going to be tough, and I still need to... I don't know. Yeah, reconfigurations I think is the key here. Not really any actual coding optimization. Just maybe there's something I can do if I just swap some things around. And then one more lever. I guess we'll do... I don't know. I guess we'll look at the lever at least, and then I'll decide. But yeah, a few more episodes, maybe 2-3 more episodes. Hopefully I'll be done by then. This is getting really hard. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.